Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today I have a confirmed transfer video for players in FIFA 20 coming up in the new game. These are all real life confirmed transfers in today's transfer market that's only been open a short while, and oh boy, there's quite a few decent transfers that have already happened, including some huge transfers in the last day or so, and obviously there's hundreds and hundreds of potential transfers which I will be covering in different videos, but today we solely focus on confirmed transfers for the 2019-2020 season. As you can see, kicking things off, we have Daniel James, a winger, a Welsh winger as well. He was formerly playing at Swansea City, and a little while ago, a few days ago, it was confirmed that his move to Manchester United is all but complete. Medical passed, and the fee for the transfer around about £15.3 million, rising up to £18 million with add-ons. Next up, we have a humongous signing, probably the signing of the summer. It's Eden Hazard moving from Chelsea to Real Madrid with a fee from around about £88 million, rising all the way up to £120 million with some humongous add-ons there. Obviously, Chelsea trying to get as much money as possible for him. He's only 28 years old as well, so he's signed a 5-year deal. He's going to be playing his best part of his career now with one of the world's best teams in Real Madrid. Moving on to another Real Madrid signing, it's Jovic, moving from Frankfurt to Real Madrid with a fee of around about €60 million. And it's another huge signing from Real Madrid. They're really making a statement this summer, signing some of the best young talent around the world. Moving on to a free transfer here, it's Aaron Ramsey from Arsenal. He has moved to Juventus. And it's, like I said, it's a free transfer. His contract has expired. They did have quite a large sort of fuss about his contract not being renewed. He wanted a new challenge, and to be fair, I don't blame him. Moving from Arsenal to Juventus, what a move for the Welsh midfielder, not defender. And, I praise to him, trying a new league, trying a team like Juventus, playing with someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, players like Dybala, Chiellini. That's a huge, huge team. Moving on to the fifth transfer, that is a Vincent Kompany. He's moved from Manchester City to Anderlecht as a player-manager role, and the fee is nothing. It's a free transfer. City did not choose to renew his contract, so it is moved to Anderlecht as a player-manager. What an interesting transfer. Moving on to the next lot of transfers here, we have Eder Militao. He's moved from Porto to Real Madrid, another huge Real Madrid signing. It's around about €45 million, and he's tipped to be one of the best Brazilian centre-backs. The next big thing as a defender. Really decent player, and for a fee of about €45 million, he's young as well. I think that's quite a bargain for Real Madrid. Moving on to another defender from Porto, it's Felipe, moving from Porto to Atletico Madrid with a fee of around about £18 million, which is quite ridiculously cheap for a defender that had such a good season for Porto. And, it's a transfer that will definitely strengthen Atletico Madrid. Moving on to the next transfer, it's Julian Brandt. He has moved from Bayern Leverkusen to Dortmund, and the fee is around about €22.5 million. And Dortmund have made some really clever signings this summer already, signing 3 decent players for very, very cheap in today's transfer market. And the next signing as well, moving from Mönchengladbach to Dortmund, is Eden Hazard with a fee of around about €22.5 million. Again, a bargain buy, a very young, a decent winger, and he probably can play attacking midfield and centre forward sort of positions as well. So again, another good buy for Borussia Dortmund, and a very clever purchase indeed. That will definitely strengthen the squad for the new season. Moving on to the next transfer, it's Lucas Hernandez, moving from Atletico Madrid to Bayern Munich for a huge €72 million. That is an expensive buy, and it's not a guarantee with what they're going to get either. I've not seen too much about Lucas Hernandez, so I can't really comment on how great of a defender he is or how poor he is. But I'm going to assume with such a huge transfer fee, he is definitely going to be a player to watch next season. Moving on to the next and last lot of transfers that have been confirmed, it's Nico Schultz from Hoffenheim. He's moved to Borussia Dortmund with another fantastic deal of €24.3 million, a very low fee for a very decent up-and-coming left-back. And obviously you can see his card is left wing-back. He plays in that position and he plays very, very well. Moving on to the next transfer is Demabai. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's moving from Hoffenheim to Bayern Leverkusen for a fee of around about 29 million euros. And again, a decent attacking midfielder, decent rated on Foot Ultimate Team as well. He's probably one of them cheap players you can pick up that's going to be pretty strong. Moving on to the next transfer, another one in the Bundesliga. It is Pavard from Stuttgart to Bayern Munich. He's a French defender, and the fee is around about 31.5 million euros. And again, a very decent signing for Bayern Munich. A young defender who done really well in the World Cup, and he's played very well for his previous team, Stuttgart. And, a good buy, 31.5 million euros is quite cheap in today's market. Moving on to the last two transfers, it's Jota from Birmingham moving to Aston Villa. The fee is undisclosed, so we're not too sure on how much exactly that's going to be, but I'm going to imagine it's not a huge fee. And finally, the last confirmed transfer, it's Patrick Roberts from Manchester City. He's moved to Norwich City, and it is a loan deal, a one-year loan deal, I do believe. And again, another young player that was tipped to be very, very good and hadn't had too much chance for Manchester City. So he's had a couple of years out on loan from various different clubs. This time he's going to Norwich. They are in the Premier League, so maybe he can showcase his skills in the Premier League. So that is all I've got time for the confirmed transfers so far. We've got 15 of probably the most decent transfers that's happened so far. All the big names have been included. If there's any other transfers that you want me to include, want me to find out, do leave a comment down below. I will get back to you guys. I'm going to be doing potential transfers because there's so many rumours getting leaks left, right and centre from big players, big name players moving from big club to big club. So I will be covering some videos on the rumoured transfers, but this video was only confirmed transfers. And obviously, picking the confirmed transfers, you don't want to see all the nitty-gritty sort of lower league transfers. You want to see the big names. So I've included 15 of the biggest transfers so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If so, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more FIFA 20 content. And by Christ, I'm looking forward to FIFA 20 already. Until next time, guys, take care.